Hi everyone.
He knows that I work for Fingersoft. He knows all about Hill Climb Racing 1, 2, and Lego Hill Climb Adventures. So I came over, and there he is. He's playing, and oh, look, Uncle Dave, I'm playing your game. I play all the time, and the kid's there playing with a no, not he's playing with a stock Mark 1 vehicle, which is like the basic build skin. Just I think he's like very low level. I'm like, you do not play this all the time. You're playing because I'm here, and you're trying to like show off. That, oh yeah, I'm such a huge fan, but come on, you can't fool me like that. But it was very cute.
Trying
Such a young kid.
to fool the community manager as a fake fan.
For real,
Not gonna happen.
yeah.
So,
least he
Freddie,
tried.
By the way, can you guys believe how good David's English is, considering that it's not his first language?
yeah, very interesting. Very because
I got to see David speaking French at Gamescom to another person from Quebec, and I just walked over and like stood next to them, and David was like, "Do you need something?" And I'm like, "No, just continue speaking. I'm just listening. I never heard this before." Sorry to out you like that, David.
No, if you met me when I was a kid, I would have quite a thicker accent. Go back to I don't know if this is going to be the episode following the Pro J episode, but go back to the Pro J episode and that sort of French Canadian accent. That's the one I grew up with, but it's English has been my main language for God, it feels like 20 years now. So the very thick French Canadian accent has slipped away mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
It's really hard to understand French Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Unless you're from there, it's a poor French people, European French. They're like, what are you saying? I have a really hard time understanding.
Yeah, I can't understand.
People in the Canadian server, they explained it as they speak English. Not French, not English,
a lot
English.
Yeah.
Freddie, can I ask you a question? Now that you've got David and Rhys on, you've played the game, you've maxed it at the moment. So what do you want to see in the game?
Oh, I want to see a motorbike. I don't like motorbikes, but I want to see a motorbike.
Good to know. Good to know.
Taking notes?
Yeah, David, get your notepad out.
Yeah, seriously.
I want to be able to fly with a motorbike in Lego.
Oh, helicopter on a motorbike. I like it.
I have a question for you then. Why?
Where would you put it? On the helmet?
No. Like
one of those little
on
hats.
the helmet. the helicopter on the hat. Like the minifigs have the little thing on their head. But no, Freddie, if you want a motorcycle in the game, like what should it do? Like what should make the motorcycle special? Like what should be different about it? Like in Mario Kart, I'm sure everyone's played Mario Kart in their life at one point or another. They have the karts and the bikes the bikes don't drift, but they turn faster. So what should a motorcycle do in Lego Hill Climb Adventures?
Really fast. Go really fast.
Okay, nice and simple. Go fast. I mean, that was the entire Superbike's idea. How can we make it go fast? What would you do with the Superbike? Go fast.
Faster than fast.
How would a motorbike crash through things without dying?
Yeah.
You really gonna ask that? Was this Lego when you can just like magically reattach the parts that fell off and they're like plastic has come to life? We don't think that far ahead.
But if you hit your head, you still die.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the game is way more forgiving. You can bounce.
Yes, I have noticed. Yeah, you can roll over even without the roof cage in place and still not die.
David, you had a really good way of explaining that, like why that is. I remember hearing you talk about it. Do you remember?
Why it doesn't break as easy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. That would probably just came out of nowhere.
Okay, so so I'll tell you, but this is actually David speaking. But he was saying that it's like emulating like a child playing with the toy, like how they like roll along the ground and it like crashes and bounces, and like if you actually make a toy out of Lego and throw it at the ground, it won't just disintegrate unless you absolutely pelt the ever loving crap out of it. But if you just like throw it on the ground, it will bounce. It'll roll. Some parts will come off, but that's how it goes. I remember hearing David explain that to a fan
Yeah.
or someone like that before. So yeah, good job, David. Past you.
Yeah, well done, David.
I
Good
see that
explanation.
firsthand.
Effectively,
I've
it's
got a kid at home and they play with Lego, so I see it firsthand. This like Rhys said, essentially throwing it across the room and just like seeing how many bounces can I get this Lego card to pull off. So I saw that firsthand, and for the motorbike, the podcast host, I don't know if you've gotten to this part of the game, but some of the vehicles have different widths. So the
Yes.
old school
Yes.
and Mark 1 are thinner
narrow.
than all the other
Yep.
vehicles. Yeah, narrower. So they can squeeze through certain areas that other vehicles can't. So the motorbike, that would be a good addition to those narrow vehicles.
Narrow ones. Yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
And it would go fast, and it would have a good fuel tank.
And Freddie wants it to fly, right, Freddie?
Yes.
And
fine.
Freddie wants
Yeah,
it to
okay.
fly.
Yeah.
Yep. Was there anything else that you wanted to add, David?
No, just the two big